Hello children, and welcome to the best story ever told, Emoella. Once upon a time in a magical kingdom far, far away, filled with love, hugs and wonder, lived a little emo boy named J.H. He lived with the stepmothers, yes there were several, who made him do lots of chores and never let him out to play with the other scouts. This made him a very emo little boy. He once even cut himself, ow, until he realised it hurt. One day, news was heard that the Fair Maiden Princess Fisshu was organising a ball at CP Castle 4, looking to find a suitable husband. J.H. had heard rumours of this ball, but his evil stepmothers forbade him to go anywhere near it, and gave him even more chores to do. This made him even more emo than ever before. On the night of the ball, after his stepmothers had already left, he rummaged through the back of his supply cabinet in search of his finest lounge shirt and snuck out. He soon set off on his way to the ball. As he was walking across the meadow, he noticed the sun was sulking behind a tree in the distance. He approached the sun and said, "What was wrong?" The sun replied in a dull voice, "I used to be so glad, but now it's not nice anymore. I'm just sad." "Do you want to come too? We're after the ball. It might cheer you up. Let's go one and all," said J.H.
"Okay then, that might be nice. By the way, my name is Nice."
So the little sun and the little emo carried on their way. As they were walking past Badlands Spire, they saw a cute little kitty chasing an extremely fluffy bunny in the distance. The little emo boy shouted out, "Hey, why are you chasing that bunny?" The kitty responded,
"'Cause he missed all his pipes and he's not even that funny. I'm Shintaz."
The extremely fluffy bunny growled at him and said, "There's nothing wrong with my piping, Shintaz. You're just jealous." The boy interrupted the quarrel and said, "Do you want to come too? We're after the ball. It might stop you fighting. Let's go, one and all." The bunny and the cat looked at each other, both nodded, and joined the nice sun and little J.H. on their journey to have some fun. They then wandered along the granary building towards the last point, where they could hear shouting in the distance. The little Care Bear was sitting on top of the pipe, shouting at a turtle and a monkey below.
"Run, Prince, you silly turtle. I didn't put all this money on you for nothing."
The turtle and the monkey ran side by side as fast as they could, the monkey reaching the finish line first, at which he exclaimed, "They should start calling me F1 and stop calling me F2. Get it? I'm faster than you!" Watching from the pipe, the little Care Bear screamed and burst into tears.
"Silly turtle, you lost me all my money again."
"It's not my fault. I said I wouldn't win, you big dummy cute bear. I'm going to run away and live in a bin," cried the turtle. "Don't cry," said the little emo boy. "Do you want to come too? We're after the ball. It might cheer you up. Let's go, one and all." They all agreed and headed on their way. When they reached the CP4 castle gates, the little emo boy saw that they couldn't possibly get past the guards on foot. As he sat down and wept into his arms, thinking all hope was lost, there was a magical poof, and out of nowhere appeared a fairy.
"Hello, I'm Slick, your magical fairy godmother," exclaimed the fairy.
"What do you want?" grumbled the emo boy.
"Well, my dear, I'm here to get you into the bowl,"
replied the fairy godmother. Little J.H.'s face lit up. "But how?" he asked.
"Well, my dear, you have all the ingredients. It shouldn't be a problem."
And with that she waved her magical wand at the sun, and in a puff of smoke the sun was transformed into a beautiful carriage.
"It is nice," said the extremely fluffy bunny, "but there is nothing to pull it." "Have patience, my dear,"
she said as she whipped her wand, and in a huge poof, the angry kitty, the extremely fluffy bunny, the sneaky monkey, and the poor Care Bear disappeared, and in its place appeared a magnificent unicorn. "I'm going to call it Epsilon, and I will love it forever and ever," J.H. squealed as he wrapped his arms around the unicorn. "But what about me, so I am?" questioned the turtle.
"Oh, you'll just back up, my dear, never fear. Here, have a cookie, it'll cheer you up for the rest of the year,"
sang the fairy godmother. Then the emo boy and Prince the turtle got into the carriage, and it took them inside CP Castle 4. The emo boy and the turtle had a wonderful time with the ball, while the others remained transformed. But this didn't bother the little emo boy, because at the ball he had met Princess Fisshu, and it was love at first sight. They soon got married, and J.H. was rid of his stepmothers and chores and could play public and DM store all he wanted with the other scouts. They then lived happily ever after. Just remember, if you stick together and become a unit corn, then you can achieve anything in TF2 and have sex with Fisshu. But that's not really very hard. And that is the moral of the story. The end. Good night, children. Sweet dreams.